All right, can you guys hear me? Tim Rocket says do sign language. Can you guys hear me? Yes, okay. I don't know what's on. I even cleared my cookies and everything and it's still doing it. Like I can't I'm getting frustrated with this mic. Sorry guys. All right, what? Diane, Bernadette, Tammy, Kate, Daniel, Delia Lux, Lisa Boo, Rochelle, Chameleon UK, Tim Rocket with the do the sign language, Rochelle saying ghost of Lisa's past lives, Brad, hello, I am lip reading. Will with the ghost will not silence Lisa. Jen, what's up? Kimberly Martin, Chris Barber, Eastern Arkansas Transparency, Tinkle Tits McGee. Love your name, by the way. All right, hopefully the ghost won't silence me again. Daniel goes, I thought maybe you were starting the show like a Silent Charlie Chaplin film. I thought it might have been like, because this is browser based, I thought it because I had too many windows open before. So what I did was I just have one window open besides this one, and it still did it. All right. Can you hear me? Or did it go out? Or am I still muted? If I Can you guys hear me? If I have to, I will. I'm about to do this on my phone. Chameleon UK, thank you for the super sticker. Hearts for Chameleon UK. With the black cat. Matthew, what is up? My next resort is I'm going to literally sage the mic. I was going to do that today, but I didn't get a chance. I'm about to. I don't know what it is. I've tried everything. I cleared my cookies. I cleared my browsing history. I've cleared everything. Turned off all the extensions. Took off power saving because I thought maybe it was that. Panda Bear goes, hello, darkness, my old friend. The ghosts have come again to hunt the mic again. Tinkle Tits is saying, when I die, please delete my browser history. I don't know what it is. I've tried everything. Chameleon UK, that is my next thing. I'm seriously going to do it. Have you spread the sage? No, that's my next. That is my next. I am going to do that next. I am at my wit's end with this mic. I have not figured it out. It's something to do with my browser. because it works fine if I use a different streaming platform. Daniel Miles, I think she was. I know Simon and Garfunkel, but I don't know them well enough to quote them. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Yes, I do know that track. Never mind. Chris Barber's like, honey, you need a ton of sage. I know that's probably what I'm going to do it. Rochelle says, let's get a cross in there. Devil be gone. Holy water. Well, I can't really spread holy water on my laptop, and then it definitely won't work after that. That would. Gunner girl, what's up? Hold on, let me put some music in the background just in case the mic goes out again. So you guys don't hear dead air. All right, I'll try this track. I've never used this one before. That way, if my mic goes out, you guys can have something to listen to. So, how's everyone's Labor Day been so far? I hope you guys all had fun. Tinkle to Think Dead Air is the name of a map in Left 4 Dead. I love that game. I haven't played that game in a long time. Matthew says, put a small bit of holy water on your wet cloth and clean it. I should do that. I'm about to. I'm serious, guys. I don't know what else to do. I was sitting here last night trying to clear everything and it just has not. I don't know what it is. Panda Bear says, my day has been good, been tired all day, and how was your day? I had to work today. It was productive. It wasn't too bad. Elaine, what is up? Besides the mic issue, it's either that or it's my computer. It's one of the two. I don't know what it is. Tim Rocket says, might be Microsoft's fault. Let's blame it on them. I am using a Chrome browser, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Maybe I should switch browsers. See if that helps. Chris Barber says, I've been painting for fun today. That sounds like fun and relaxing, actually. Sounds super fun. Kind of a smooth day at work for me, so it wasn't too bad. Lisa Boo says Chrome can be pesky. That's why I'm thinking I'm about to change browsers. Not now, but for the next one. Yes, Chris, painting can be messy, but it's still fun. Still fun. But hopefully, Jennifer Marie, what's up? I hope you got your apartment situated. I saw that you had a flooding yesterday. I hope your day was a little bit better today. Sabrina, what's up? Tinkle Tit says USB mics have a lot of DPC latency. Have you used latency mon to check your system lag? No, I haven't. Maybe I should. Bernadette saying hi, Gary, Larry, Jerry, and Flower Skull. And Bubbles. Bubbles is back there. I haven't named the Flower Skull yet. I don't know what to name it. Jules likes the background music. That's just in case my mic decides to have, because my mic has a mind of its own lately. cool, Chris. Please. I'd like to see him. Jennifer saying the carpets are mostly dry and most everything has been sorted and cleaned up. What we could save versus what we could not. I'm glad, Jennifer. It sucks that what happened, but I'm glad you were able to get some things sorted out at least. Julissa saying she should be named Scully. I was thinking that. Rochelle says, well, Lisa, if it is your grandma's spirit or another, sometimes they just need you to talk with them and then they'll stop. They're trying to get you to acknowledge them if it's related to spiritual. Maybe I used a spirit box in here and nobody communicated with me, so I'm not sure what it is. I gotta keep trying. And I've even said, I know something's in here. I don't mind if you're in here. Just don't scare the bejesus out of me. That's all I said. Bernadette, I did get your work story. I'm going to share it in a minute. We're going to start off with, and if you guys do have a ghost story or a UFO story or some strange happening story, please send them to graysonreport13@gmail.com and I will share it on the stream. Will Morris posted the link and it is on the screen for a second here because now you can't see me. But if you guys do have a certain story, UFO story, unexplained story, please send it my way. I do like ghost stories. I don't care if they're long. And if you don't mind, I will share them on the stream, on the next stream. But we are going to start out with Bernadette's ghost story. Tico Tit says, my dad ghosted me. Does that count? No. I mean, that sucks, but no. Lisa Boo, thank you for your PayPal. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for the stream. Getting ready for a neurologist appointment tomorrow. So nervous. Always gets me nervous, even though I've been there a lot. Don't be nervous, Lisa Boo. Everything will be all right. It's usually your mind playing games on you because I do the same exact things for different things. It might not necessarily be a doctor appointment, but I do that when I anticipate work and I get riled up about it and it ends up being completely different than what I thought. So don't be nervous, Lisa Boo. Hearts for Lisa Boo, guys. Tico Tit says he ghosted himself eventually, so at least there's that. So we are going to start off with Bernadette's work story. It's actually a pretty cool story. I actually enjoyed reading it. It's called Work Ghost. It starts off, it was a Tuesday morning at my work. There were only 4 of us at work that morning. I went to go to the break room, and as I was walking there, my IT coworker D came around the corner. We both said what's up with nodding our heads up at each other like usual, not saying a word to one another. At that moment, both of us stopped and looked at one another. Both of us heard a female voice, either humming or singing. D looked at me and we both asked each other at the same time, "Did you hear that?" I said yes, and so did D. Then we both felt a very cold breeze swipe between us. I asked him, "Did you feel that?" And yes, he did. He said that was not the air conditioning at all. He asked if there were any other people here. I went to go look where we heard the voice and no one was there. We both looked at one another and were like, huh? Okay. So he went his way, I went mine. I later went back with my spirit talker, and when I asked, "Are you still there? Are you still here? Are you the one we heard?" I then said, "Hello, my name is Bernadette, and this is where I work." Then my spirit talker said, "Nice to meet you." I said, "Nice to meet you too." Then it said, "I was taken too early. I was burned." I said, "I'm sorry that happened to you." Then it said, "Thank you. I follow you." I said, "As long as you're a good spirit, you may." Then it said, "I like the dark." So for me, I have an office that I like to keep dark. I only have a couple of lamps in there, so I said, "Thank you for talking to me, and you can hang around me if you like, as long as you do not touch me. Follow me home, and you're a good spirit." I said goodbye and went back to my office. About 20 minutes later, I decided to open the spirit talker again. As soon as I opened it, it said, "Hi, I like it here." I said, "Thank you," and then it said, "I'm lonely." I said, "I feel you, sister." Then it went silent for a good 5 minutes. Then I said, "Okay, I need to get back to work, so I'm going to say goodbye." I closed the spirit talker, and as soon as I did that, my lamp flickered as if it was saying goodbye as well. I did let the spirit know they were welcome to stay in my office for the darkness. Later on that week, I saw my friend D and told him what happened. He laughed and said to me, "I don't really believe in all that, but that was too weird." He also told me something I had no idea about my building where I worked. He said downstairs a few years ago is where the morgue used to be. I was like, "What the?" He said, "No wonder. I knew that the morgue is across the street and the old cemetery is down the road, but I never knew the main morgue was downstairs." Doof Doof Paranormal gifted 10 Grayson Report memberships. Hearts for Doof Doof and welcome Paris, Fuzz, Dawn, Audrey, Saffron, Project Metal Music, Sadayi, Wino, Carolina Rain, Ain't Scared. To the Wolf Pack, hearts for everyone. Thank you. Doof Doof Paranormal. And welcome everyone to the pack. And also, thank you, Doof Doof, for being a member for 4 months. Love what you do, Lisa. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hearts for Doof Doof Paranormal, guys. Gunner Girl, thank you for the super sticker with the fitness pair saying cool. Hearts for Gunner Girl as well. Thank you for the support. Rave United is in the house. And if you don't know, if you like electronic, if you guys like electronic dance music, check out Rave United. You might see Lewis on there. I'm on there. I think I'm on there somewhere mixing. I think he kept the video up. I don't know if it was a video or a short. All right, guys. Brandy, what's up? Okay, where was I? Because I went bird. All right, I knew that the morgue is across the street and the old cemetery is down the road, but I never knew the main morgue was downstairs. No wonder when I go down there for the mail, it's always a heavy, dark feeling I get. Now, when I go to work, I make sure to say hello to the spirit, and I even notice little things move around my desk. Thank you, Bernadette, for your story. I totally loved it. Guys, what did you think of Bernadette's ghost story, Work Ghost? Tammy says, good story. Bernadette goes, that's my work ghost bestie now. That's a cool story, though. I like the story. Brandon says, spooky. Rochelle says, thanks for sharing. Randy is happy that the spirit is friendly. Matthew showing a bunch of ghost emojis. Diane goes, work ghost sounds awesome. As long as they're friendly, they don't scare the bejesus out of you. I'm the same way. I'm cool as long as they don't scare the bejesus out of me. But she seems like she's very friendly and she just needs a friend. And she likes the dark. Jennifer goes, today I heard a child shout mommy over the loud fans and vacuums, but it didn't sound like one of my kids, and none of the kids heard it, making me feel, whoa, that's crazy. I've had that happen to me. I've heard my name called, and it was like, did you call me? And there was like, no. Chris Burton, don't follow you home. The problem is, Chris, if they're already here, you kind of have to live in peace with them. Bernadette goes, right, but if there was a morgue down there, who knows who else is around? Exactly. You never know. You never know. Thank you, Jalissa, for being a member of the Wolf Pack for 4 months with seeing a great story. Hearts for Julissa for being part of the Wolf family. Jennifer's going, that was the first and so far only experience in this place. We've been here 2 years now. Bernadette's story reminds me, haven't heard a disembodied voice in a long time. Wow. Nikki, what is up? All right, guys, we're going to go into... Chris said, you would think I would see ghosts all the time since I've always lived behind a graveyard. That is crazy. That's super cool, though, at the same time. That is super cool. I don't know, something about a graveyard. Doof Paranormal. I went to Waverly Hills Sanatorium, only heard some strange noises, but on review of my camera, etc., I got voices. So sometimes we hear it, sometimes we don't. So I am happy. That is super cool. You went to Waverly Hills. Holy crap. Now, that must have been a experience, Doof Paranormal. Chris goes, quiet neighbors. Randy goes, I find graveyards peaceful. Same with me. I have a thing when I'm driving by graveyards. It's weird. I don't know where it came from, but I go, no hitchhikers when I'm driving by one. I don't know where that came from, but I just started doing it, and then I every time I pass a cemetery, that's what I say. It's weird. I don't know why I say it. Jules, it says, can we get 12 more likes, please? If you guys have not smashed that like button, please do so when you get a chance. And Anne, what is up? Doof Paranormal goes, was a massive place. The death chute was not as scary as I thought it would be. I'm trying to think. That I've seen it on TV, but I can imagine what it looks like in person. Still, it's crazy. It's probably one of the places I'd like to go one day. I am muted again, or is this old? Bernadette goes, I love going to cemeteries and taking pics of beautiful, strange gravestones. Daniel goes, something or someone talked through my speaker I have hooked up to my PC today during a reboot. Like when you hear truck drivers talking on their CB radio. Twice I heard something. Crazy. Doof Paranormal is saying I got a real good aerobic workout in that shoot. Steep and long, good butt workout. You don't need to go to the gym. You just need to go to a haunted sanitarium to get your cardio on. Diane goes, I heard, hey, Diane, coming from my yard today. I went out thinking it was my neighbor, but only my dog was in the yard. I've had that happen to me many times. And then I'm like, what? And then no one's there. And I'm like, okay. All right, guys, we are going to go into Ghost in the News, where I Google Ghost in the News and see what pops up. And I found this article. We're going to start off with this one. It's the only page I have open, but it still didn't help my mic. So this is from Yahoo Finance, and it says, would you buy a haunted house? The true dark story behind a haunted mansion for sale. So would any of you guys, I know Bernadette would any of you guys buy a haunted house? Brandon goes, sometimes I smell the fragrance of my long gone grandmother and I wonder if she's there. That is cool. Jennifer Marie would. Brandon would. Bernadette goes, I've had my hair pulled in a playful way. My uncle used to do that to me. I do have his and my grandmother's ashes with me. I do have my mother's and father's ashes in the other room. They're not in this room. They're in the other room. Mr. Ruck Gaming's like, nope. Chris Barber's like, not willingly or not knowingly. Jules says, shoot, if I had the money to buy a house, I would. Julissa's like, no. Elaine's like, yes. Daniel's like, for sure, would be an awesome place for my music studio. Well, this is the home in question, which is located in Seminole, Oklahoma, and it's listed for way too much. But it's a beautiful home. I'm pretty sure if this home was in California, it'd be double that price. It's located at 612 East Wrangler Boulevard for anyone that's in the area or near it. Seminole, Oklahoma. This 12,000 square foot mansion is up for sale, and its buyer will be the owner of a significant piece of Oklahoma history. But will they get more than they bargained for? The Grizzo Mansion in Seminole, Oklahoma is once again up for sale, this time listed for $1.8 million by its decade-long owner, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Built in 1926 by a local oil baron, some say there's a dark history associated with this mansion, and that it could be haunted. Lisa Boo goes, totally would buy. You'd never be alone. That's true. Jen is like, oh, hell nah. Matthew says, if someone gave me it, sure, but buy one not unless I didn't know. Tammy says yes. Jennifer goes, I've lived in enough haunted houses that it's whatever. I know how to protect the space in my family. Chameleon UK goes, Ugandan dollars. Bernadette goes, if I was rich, I'd buy so many haunted places. This 4-bedroom, 6-bath mansion. So there's 2 extra bathrooms. There's a bathroom for every room and 2 extra bathrooms. is fully furnished and sits on about 11 acres. The property includes a vineyard, 1,600 square foot garage, an in-ground pool house, gazebos, fountain, statues, courtyard, tennis and basketball courts, lily and koi ponds, and an arboretum. Yeah, I'll buy it if I had the money. There's also a guest quarters, once meant for servants, made up of 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2 living rooms. Whoa. Who built the Grisso Mansion in Seminole? William Edward Grisso, also known as Doc Grisso, came to Oklahoma in 1904 to be a doctor at the Seminole Indian Mission, according to the Oklahoman. That is creepy looking. He eventually became the town's pharmacist, having left school early before finishing his medical degree. The story goes that Grisso began acquiring mineral rights for others, including tribal members, and when oil was discovered in Seminole, he became one of the wealthiest men in the country. He built the mansion for his wife, Margaret Maggie Grisso. The Seminole Nation of Oklahoma bought the mansion and its lands in 2012 and used it for weddings and other events. The tribe's general council voted to dissolve operations and then to sell the property in 2019, said Assistant Chief Brian Palmer. So this is a picture of the Grisso Mansion in Seminole as it was in 1929. The mansion is on the National Register of Historic Places. It's beautiful. And I guess this is the kitchen. That's a huge kitchen. This is an outdoor patio area, I guess. This is the haunted dining room where one person sits on the end and the other person sits on the other end, and you yell at each other while having conversation during dinner. No, I'm just kidding. This is one of the bedrooms. So it goes, is the Grisso Mansion haunted? Stories that the Grisso Mansion is a place fraught with paranormal activity, and the Seminole tribe says Grisso's road to wealth was a dark and dishonorable one. Palmer said Grisso acquired much of his mineral rights through shady deals with Seminole tribal members, a commonality they shared with other tribes in Oklahoma during the oil boom. This includes a Seminole woman he married, from whom he inherited much land and mineral holdings when she died not long after, Palmer said. There was a lot of shady deals with either someone marrying someone in the tribe or a judge awarding somebody custody of a minor, becoming their guardian, and being able to essentially steal their mineral rights, Palmer said. Seminole Nation is essentially one of the poorest, most economically deprived tribes in Oklahoma, Palmer said. Even though we have one of the highest producing oil regions in the world, it was basically all stolen. Stories of paranormal activity include seeing a woman that can be best described as Maggie Grisso roaming the halls, according to the Native American Paranormal Project, which filmed a documentary in the mansion in 2013 that attempted to share the tribe's side of the oil boom story. Would you buy a haunted house? Have you lived in a haunted house? A recent study conducted by Rocket Homes, which surveyed over 1,000 Americans, found that 1 in 4 individuals have their own ghost stories. The survey results also found that 55.8% of Americans believe in ghosts, 27.7% don't believe in them, and 16.5% are undecided as to whether ghosts exist. When asked if they've had any previous experience with houses that are haunted, 1/4 of surveyed adults claim to have lived in a haunted house. 1 in 3 Americans surveyed would be willing to purchase a house that is haunted. 21% of surveyed adults would try to sell a house they purchased if they discovered it was haunted. What do you guys think of this mansion? It is pretty awesome. Vic, what is up? Jared from Murray goes, if only this place was at its same price, but somewhere with no tornadoes. Chris Barber goes, I'd love to have a big kitchen. Bernadette goes, it's a beautiful place. Damn, I get down cooking in there. Say me, Matthew saying Seminole? 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 Gunner Girl said I'd buy it if it was saged first, maybe. Daniel Miles says you said buy a house, not a mansion. Holy cow, there's a lot there. Rochelle said owning just one haunted land would be interesting. Tim Rocket says shouldn't a haunting cause the price to drop to near zero? Usually it does because a realtor just wants to get rid of it. But it depends. There's some states that don't disclose, that don't have to disclose if a house is haunted. Tim Rocket goes, I'd buy it for $1. Chris Barber goes, love that atrium. Lisa Boo, beautiful mansion. Rochelle goes, I concur. Current kitchen is a galley. Randy goes, I've been thinking about it. I wouldn't buy it. I like my own space. Diane goes, it's beautiful, but that table is too big. I don't have that many guests. Vic goes, I've visited the Breakers a couple times. Mansions creep me out. Wendy, what is up? Julissa goes, could you imagine how much it would cost to maintain that mansion? And I know, oh my gosh. Just imagine having to clean it. And then, like, the gardening too. Oh my gosh. Daniel goes, too much room for me. Same here. I wouldn't want something that big. Bernadette goes, I'd buy it for 5 million ghost bucks. Matthew goes, I said it right. Seminole. Vic goes, you would never know if someone was sneaking around in your house. You would if you put cameras in your house. And if I had a house that big, I would definitely have cameras. Daniel goes, stop talking about all that work. I run a motel and I have to do everything. So he's like, he can handle the mansion. Chris Barber goes, if I could afford it, I'd be able to pay someone to clean. That's true. You'd be able to have a crew to clean it and a crew to do your gardening. Lisa Boo goes, same thing. If you can afford it, buy it. Then maids could do the cleaning. Daniel spending his break time with me. Randy goes, I believe in Massachusetts, if you know it is haunted, you don't have to disclose it, but the buyer asks, you have to tell the truth. I think it's 2 states that have to. I know for sure it was New York, and there was another state. I don't remember what the other state was. I know there was 2, which I thought was crazy. But it is a beautiful house if I can afford the 1.8 million. I feel like even if I had the money, that's like just way too much money for a house. I don't know why. I feel like that's way too much money. I'd be happy just with a nice house with some acreage. But I don't need a 1.8 million house. Alright, guys, we're going to go into the next article. This one is from Coast to Coast. And I thought it was kind of interesting. British woman tormented by haunted cell phone. So have any of you guys experienced a haunted cell phone? I know I haven't. Even if I had what Matthew said, just because I had more than what a Ferrari cost doesn't mean I would buy it. Same thing with a Ferrari. I wouldn't buy a Ferrari. If I had the money. The upkeep for that car is ridiculous. So this one's on Coast to Coast AM. And it goes, a British woman's delight over new cell phone quickly turned to despair when the device began exhibiting strange behaviors that left her wondering if it was haunted. According to a local media report, the odd case began earlier this month when Diane Key brought her Motorola smartphone home from the store and shortly thereafter was roused from her sleep when the device's flashlight suddenly activated. Turning off the illumination and dismissing the odd events as an isolated incident, her assumption was soon upended when the same thing happened the following night, and to her chagrin, has now occurred every evening since. Will Morris goes, haunted cell phone sounds like a movie premiere. Wendy goes meh to the phone. However, the strangeness soon compounded as Key began receiving a seemingly unending stream of inexplicable texts that simply said, "No probs, I not forgotten you." The messages, she lamented, started coming through every bloomin' minute, which ultimately rendered the device inoperable. The whole thing is really spooky, the 80-year-old mused. It's like it's haunted. Things like that scare you at my age. Fortunately for Key, a psychic medium enlisted to consult on her situation indicates that the predicament is probably technical rather than paranormal in nature. That said, mystic Tita Martell left open the possibility that the phone could be possessed, since anything can become haunted in theory. And I guess that ended, it was a short article. So, a super short article. But apparently, Beth Bearclaw, what's up? Tim Rock says, sounds like a hacker to me. I was thinking too, or some time or something was set. Elaine goes, sounds like a stocky ex-boyfriend. Well, seeing that it was owned by an 80-year-old woman, I feel like it could have been a faulty phone or hacker, or I don't know what else it could have been. Maybe she hit something where it would do that too, because she could have been like just touching everywhere and it could have happened. Wendy, thank you for the super sticker. Hearts for Wendy. It's a cute little corgi. Thank you, Wendy, for the support. Jennifer Murray goes, are we sure it wasn't an alarm? She kept accidentally snoozing instead of a phone call. That's what I was thinking, because once I saw how old the person was, and then I was like, it was a setting or something. It can't be a haunted cell phone. It's definitely not a haunted cell phone. Wilmore says sounds like user error. I agree. That's what it sounds like to me. It was probably a newer phone, and she was like, pesky phone. But apparently it was enough to um I knew it. I hit the mic and I knew it was gonna go off. Wendy goes, pesky goats, ghosts, goats, ghosts. Bernadette, the ghost strikes again. Chris Barber goes, I think I see the alien giggling. Jennifer Marie, did you remember to have a chat with the ghost before the stream? I didn't today. Next time I will. I'm on my wits end with this mic. I was like, no, because I hit it by accident and I knew it was gonna go out. It's very picky that way. Wendy goes, gonna send Lisa a really good sage candle, but you probably don't want it. It will keep your ghosties away. Randy goes, we are energy. Our thoughts are energy. You thought the mic would go off, therefore it did. Randy goes, I have Palo Santo. I'm Chris. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just say hi and don't bug me during my show. I'm seriously gonna do that. I am. I'm gonna be, look, guys, don't bug me. I know you guys are here, or whoever's here, but please don't bug me. Just let me do my stream. That's all I'm asking. True, Randy. True. If you think it's like the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. No. Randy's like, command it. Chris is like, I would be interested to see if it works. Diane goes, pray to the mic gods. I'm about to. Oh my god, I'm about to make an altar and have like a ceramic mic in the middle with candles and the offering dish. I'm about to. I'm serious. I am not even joking right now. Daniel Miles says, tell them they can't be a part of the show if you keep killing the mic. I'm about to douse it with holy water or something. I may try a different browser though next time and see if it's the browser. Cause I've tried everything and I just don't know what it is. and it's really annoying me. All right, guys, I have another article from Coast to Coast. I wasn't going to show this one, but I said, why not? Let's show it. And it goes, fourth Loch Ness monster sighting of 2023 recorded. Tim Rocket goes, but seems fine so far now. At least I'm able to turn it back on. Last stream, I couldn't turn it back on. Like, it literally would not come back on. It was saying there was a malfunction. Wendy goes, make peace with the entities and come to an agreement. I'm about to. Oh, Jennifer Marie, this one's not a jump scare. Don't worry. Just days before a massive search for the creature is set to commence, the fourth Loch Ness monster sighting of 2023 has been added to the official register of reports. The most recent possible glimpse of the famed cryptid reportedly occurred last Thursday afternoon as witness Steve Valentine, who resides in the British town of Urmston, was vacationing at the iconic Scottish site with his family. As many visitors to the location are wont to do, they partook in a cruise on Loch Ness, and as the journey was coming to a close, spotted something rather unusual. Describing the anomaly as a black shape in the water, Valentine recalled that the sighting happened when we were returning to the dock near to Urquhart Castle. Although the oddity eventually left his line of sight as the boat continued onward, the bewildered witness was able to snap a photo, which can be seen here, of the possible creature. He subsequently submitted his own sight account to the official Loch Ness Monster Sighting Register, which found the report credible enough to add it to their tally for the year. The timing of the sighting is somewhat ironic as scores of people are set to descend upon Loch Ness this coming weekend for what will be the largest search for Nessie in over 50 years. To that end, one hopes that Valentine's experiences will be replicated for some of the spotters surrounding the site in a few days, and that it wasn't an indication that Nessie got the date wrong. So let me see. It's showing pictures, but it's so small that I don't think you guys will be able to see it. But I can share it. But it's like super small. I'm like trying to... I guess there's an actual Loch Ness Monster sighting registry. But this is the picture, but I can't enlarge it. So I don't think you guys could really see it. I was scrolling to find if there was one below it, but... Oh, these are different sightings, but I guess this one... I'm trying to figure out which one's the picture. I guess that's not the picture for the guy sighting. These are just different sightings that people have seen over the years. But you can't see anything. Wendy goes, it's a tourism trap, Nessie. Daniel goes, is it the 2 garbage bag photo? I hope it's a new picture. I did see that one. That's the one I thought it was, but it was showing a different picture. Heather Whatever saw it in the... Heather Whatever's in the house! I saw it in the early 90s. Randy goes, we are creators. Who knows if we conjured one up? Randy goes, there are really large fish in the loch. I think they said it was a sturgeon. Gunner Girl saying, try putting the original operating system that came with the laptop. My hubby, he is a computer guy. He wanted me to tell you. Thank you. I may try that. I've tried everything. Teresa in the house. Once again, hanging out with Lisa and the wolf pack. Julissa goes, sturgeons do get huge. Diane goes, I've been to Loch Ness, love the castle. But that picture was so small, you can't see anything. I was like... But I guess they found his story so credible that they put it in the Loch Ness registry, which I did not know existed. Chris Barber goes, I've always wanted to visit Scotland. I've always wanted to visit England, Scotland, and Ireland. Daniel Mall said, I've heard of stories in the Trinity River that we've had sturgeons that would bite through the fishermen's waders. Whoa. That's crazy. Hold on, guys. Because now I can't find my bookmarks. I usually have all the windows open, but I wanted to try to see if that helped. So now I gotta look for all my stuff. Julissa goes, some specimens may get as large as 26 feet. Wow, that is huge. Heather Whatever said, we ran down the dock to watch it. Chris Barber goes, they could get like 6 feet long. Heather Whatever goes, my sighting wasn't a sturgeon. A lady and I were sitting in a hot tub on the lake. He ran down the dock and watched it for quite a bit. It wasn't in Scotland. It was in Tahoe Vista. This was maybe 15 plus feet. Wow. Vic goes, the tiger fish. Crazy. Jennifer Marie goes, I don't know much about the Loch Ness Monster, but it sounds like Nessie is probably a sturgeon. If they could grow, like Julissa says, 26 feet, yes. Average is 8 to 10 feet is a possibility. It is a super possibility. Gunner Girl said, we just watched the movie Arrival. It was about aliens landing and taking over the world. Have you seen it? I think I have. It sounds familiar. Beth Bearclaw's like, a sturgeon's basically a mini dino. Chris Barber goes, I believe in the most logical thing first. For sure. I wouldn't dismiss it, but then come to think of it, if there's sturgeon in there, it kind of sounds like it could possibly be just a fish, not Loch Ness. Heather, whatever goes, the lake at center is 1 mile down. Daniel goes, we have fossilized snails up here where I live, and a buddy found one that was about 1 foot around. Wow. Vic goes, I've been wanting to eat fish and chips all week. This is making me hungry now. Yeah, Gunner Girl, I think I've seen it. Now that you say Amy Adams, now I think I have seen it. It's been a while, so I had to... Chris Barber goes, the lock is very deep, so I could see those fish getting big. Rochelle goes, if I see a roach as big as a cat, I will freak. Oh my gosh, I've seen some of those roaches, and people are just having them in their hands, and they're like huge. They're like as big as my hand. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't mind bugs, but not that big. Kind of used to bugs. I get every form. I get spiders in my house. I get crazy things. I had a bird in my room at one point. I don't know how it got in there, but it... Jennifer Marie goes, absolutely disgusting. I could never. My oldest kid, he's all about giant bugs and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't mind bugs, but if they're huge, then no. Like the kind, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Temple of Doom with the bugs. They go through a room and it's all bugs. Lisa Boo goes, the hissing cockroaches are creepy. Chris Barber goes, I just grab a shoe. Well, it's in the new one too. There's bugs in the Dial of Destiny too as well. Which kind of reminded me of Temple of Doom. Because Indy himself did reference Temple of Doom in the Dial of Destiny, which I thought was cool because that's one of my favorites. Daniel goes, just killed an inch or bigger spider with thousands of little babies on its back. Oh my gosh. Looked like an orb weaver, but I don't think that's what it was. Those are, I don't mind spiders. I cannot, it's those little ones that I can't. Rochelle says downtown Denver have the huge sewer. Oh. Vic goes, one of the pulses of living in the Northeast, insect purge every winter. Daniel goes, I think I get wolf spiders in my room. I think they're called wolf spiders. Well, at least the ones Z, what is up? At least the one they look. I googled it and it kind of looks similar. And I saw a daddy long leg eat one or spun one up. I was like, now I have so much respect for the daddy long legs. I knew they ate bugs and now after seeing that, they're definitely not getting smushed in my house. Elaine goes, the look Indiana gave her when she got the rock door open. Epic. Daniel goes, I think daddy long legs are poisonous, but their mouth is so small that they cannot bite us. I let them be. I have so many daddy long legs, it's not even funny. I have a lot of spiders in my room. I do, and they spun this daddy long leg spun this huge web, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like huge. Hold on. Thank you, Heather, whatever, for your PayPal. Thank you for the great shows. Hearts for Heather, whatever, guys. And thank you for the support, Heather, whatever. You're totally awesome. Jennifer Ruri goes, my brother used to catch daddy long legs and drop them right in front of my face. I can't with any and all spiders trauma I can imagine. Yeah. Daniel, that's what I do. I leave them alone. I had this video that I was going to show you, but it has a kid in it, and I know YouTube is kind of iffy with the kid videos, so I'm going to refrain from that one. I wanted to share, but I'm kind of iffy about it. Cuz I know what happened to Lewis when he showed kids in a video. So I don't want that happening to me. So I'm going to play it safe. And it's an innocent video, but you never know. YouTube is like pesky that way, so I'm gonna be safe about it. It's a cool video though. It's a toddler that sees a ghost. I could, but I still don't want. I'd rather play it safe, because I won't be able to clip the video until tomorrow if I did it. I almost closed the browser. Ooh, that's not good. Heather, whatever goes, I do want to go from building to building like Spider-Man, though. Fun. That would be cool. That would be cool. Elaine saying, good call, Lisa. You never know. You never know. So we're going to get into the Beast of Bray Road. I'm not sure. I know someone mentioned it in the chat on Saturday, but I feel bad about this. I forgot who mentioned it. So if you are in the chat, please say I was the one that mentioned it so I could give you credit. But someone mentioned if I was going to talk about the Beast of Bray Road. At the time, I did not know what it was, and I looked it up, and I was like, yes, please? Elaine! Thank you! I feel so bad because I couldn't remember. I was thinking, I was like, who said that? Elaine! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Elaine gave me this idea for the Beast of Bray Road, and at the time, I did not know what it was about, and then when I started reading about it, I was like, oh, yes, please. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Beast of Bray Road, it is somewhat of a werewolf. And I'm not sure if this other article has a better picture. I think this other one's a better one. Has better pictures. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I feel like I'm so unorganized today. I think it was this one. Is it this one? All right. Chris Barber goes, Dog Man, love it. Chris Barber goes, I don't remember it, but I have heard of it. So this is an article from A to Z Animals. Oh my gosh, I don't want to join for free pop-ups. It goes, discover the Beast of Bray Road, myth or real life monster. Humans love horror, fantasy, and the mystery of the unknown. It is this love that drives us into exploring the minds of serial killers. It is the fascination that leads us to abandoned towns in search of ghosts. We want to know if there is a beyond, and we want to know how fearless we can be in the face of the monsters that come from it. Monsters, ghosts, cryptids, and the rest of the paranormal world. We want to know it deeply. We want to feel our heartbeats quicken as we wander dark forests at night or visit haunted attractions. It is this curiosity and fear that has led us here to Elkhorn, Wisconsin, where a mysterious beast has allegedly been sighted. One of half a dozen or more Wisconsin cryptids, the Beast of Bray Road, is a legend that excites and haunts local residents and thrill seekers alike. We're going to take a closer look at the legend of this beast. Let's explore the possibilities of its true existence. First, let's learn about what cryptids are. So have any of you guys heard of the Beast of Bray Road? Matthew? Yes, it was. I think it came out in 2005 when I was researching. Matthew goes, there was a movie. Never watched it. Wendy goes, sounds like hell or an upper level of hell. Daniel, nope. I have never heard of it either until Elaine mentioned it. And I thought it was cool because I like werewolves. So I thought it was cool. Super cool. So it's asking, what is a cryptid? A cryptid is an animal or creature that may or may not exist. To get more specific, a cryptid is a creature that has been alleged to exist without its existence being confirmed. Bigfoot, Mothman, and the Loch Ness Monster are arguably three of the most famous cryptids in the world. Reports of their sightings predate recorded history, which lends some weight to the notion that humans have always been equally fascinated by and afraid of the creatures that share our world. Cryptozoology is the field of study related to researching cryptids. It isn't just cryptids. Cryptozoologists research hidden and unknown creatures to try to prove their existence. Most people see cryptozoology as a pseudoscience, but it was the field of study that resulted in the discovery of the Komodo dragon. Many animals used to be cryptids: the platypus, the okapi, and even the gorilla. Did you know that the gorilla was a cryptid until its true discovery in 1847? It is the knowledge that drives modern-day cryptozoologists to keep working. Animals that used to be mythical are now known parts of our world. While we cannot personally confirm the existence of a yeti or a hodog, perhaps one of these passionate researchers will someday. Daniel goes, I've heard of cryptids, listening to a lot of lore stories. Chris Barbara actually saw the movie a long time ago. Wendy says creepy. The Beast of Bray Road. The Beast of Bray Road is a werewolf-like creature that is said to wander Bray Road in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. The Wolfman or Dogman is usually spotted scavenging or eating People who believe in him think he only appears when he is hunting. Otherwise, it seems he prefers to hide in solitude when he isn't hungry. His physical description is terrifying. Witnesses claim he walks on 2 or 4 legs and that he is at least 6 foot tall. He has a humanoid body that is covered in a shaggy coat of hair or fur. Large, glowing eyes peer out of massive wolf-like head in intense tones of yellow, orange, or red. His fur is gray or brown like a wolf, but witnesses say he's much more resembles a very muscular man. Heather, whatever goes scary, I would move. Rochelle goes 2 or 4 legs. Which one is it? Many indigenous people of the area believe the beast is a Wendigo. A Wendigo is an evil spirit that was once human. The Algonquin people believe a Wendigo is created following acts of extreme moral bankruptcy or possession by an evil spirit. Starvation-induced cannibalism is one of the few reasons a man would turn into a Wendigo. A man becomes Wendigo. He exhibits growing selfishness, greed, violence, and hunger. Acting upon his craving with no regard for the human life around him causes him to undergo the full transformation into a monster. Whether true or myth, the legend enforces moral righteousness through social critique and cautionary tales. If the Beast of Bray Road is a Wendigo, he exists as a result of his own foul deeds. Sabrina Hall says, sounds like a timber wolf with mange, the hair loss disease. Chris Barber goes, they start on 4 legs but can stand and walk on 2. Heather, whatever goes, I've known a few of those. Alleged sightings of the beast. The earliest sighting of the Beast of Bray Road occurred in 1936. Mark Shackleman, a night guard for St. Coletta School for Exceptional Children, reported 2 consecutive sightings of the beast on the school grounds. He claimed that the beast was digging into an ancient burial mound and that he could smell petrified flesh. When the beast caught sight of him, 2 big glowing eyes peering out of a shaggy canine face, it quickly fled into the forest. The next night, it happened again, but this time the beast said something. Shackleman said it opened its gaping maw in a horrendous half-human growl that haunted him for years after. He isn't sure if he said anything, just that it sounded as much human as it did beast. After it once again fled into the forest that night, he never saw it again. Beth Bearclaw says Wendigo stories were told to keep the children in line. Wendigo will come for us. Chris Barber goes probably has fleas. Sabrina Hull says the Timberwolves up there get gigantic. I have family in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Cryptid Chris says Wendigos are badass cryptids. The next set of sightings didn't occur until the 1980s. Several witnesses claimed a large wolf-like creature had attacked their vehicle. They said the beast had left long scratches on their car during the attacks. One woman in particular claims she hit something on the road. She said she was chased back into her car by a beast when she exited the vehicle to investigate what she had struck. She claimed the red-eyed beast left long claw marks in her rear passenger door during the chase. Daytime sightings have also occurred. Some witnesses say they saw the wolf-like man running on all 4s through fields, sometimes in pursuit of deer. Many of these witnesses justify their sightings with the rash of animal mutilations in the area surrounding Bray Road. Some claims state that it must be a beast greater than a wolf due to the way roadkill and other animals have been deconstructed. Specific organs are said to have been removed from some of the carcasses, indicating intelligence and purpose over simple hunger. Sightings remained regular through the 90s, including a report from one woman that the beast had actually broke into her home. Daniel goes, our high school is the Wolfpack Trinity Wolves. That is a neat mascot. I wish my mascot was a wolf in high school. Heather Whatever goes, that sounds really scary. Beth Bearclaw, similar to skinwalkers. That's what it reminded me of, kind of. Investigating the legend. One brave reporter, Linda Godfrey, took on the task of finding out more about the beast. She followed several leads, including collecting eyewitness reports of the beast. She also visited the Walworth County Animal Control Office, where she was able to scan a large number of reported unknown animal sightings. Most of these sightings were collected in a manila envelope labeled with one word: werewolf. In her research, she also came across hundreds of reported sightings of big cats in the area. The Department of Natural Resources claimed those sightings were more than improbable, they were impossible. The implications of these sightings are far-ranging. It has been over 100 years since there were wildcats on Wildcat Mountain in Wisconsin, but Linda collected 150 or more reports of puma or black panther sightings in the area. Politically and ecologically, these sightings could change the shape of western Wisconsin as we know it. Linda's vast work on cryptid and large cat sightings illuminated belief, faith, and mystery contained in the hearts of Wisconsin residents. Linda passed away in November of 2022, but her works live on, thrilling curious hearts and entertaining the idea of something greater than ourselves lurking in the Wisconsin wilderness. Heather Whatever goes, I would never leave my house. Good grief. Bears are okay. 6 foot tall, upright wolf with glowing eyes. No, I agree with you, Heather Whatever. I don't think I would step foot outside my house if I saw that. Or I wouldn't want to see that. Is the Beast of Bray Road real? The most powerful thing about cryptids like the Beast of Bray Road is that we cannot know how much of their existence is based on reality. Surely not all of these witnesses were imagining beasts haunting the sides of the road or running through the forest. But was it an unknown creature, a mythical beast, or was it something much more ordinary? Much like the Komodo dragons and gorillas, there is a distinct possibility that some large animal we do not yet know is wandering Bray Road. For now, the logical mind must suspect that these sightings are based on skewed perception of real-life creatures, like the gray wolf or a large domestic dog. For the more supernaturally inclined, there's plenty of information, folklore, and hope that can ignite the search for something larger than we currently know. Either way, it's a kind of folklore and legend that keeps hearts alive. Our quest for knowledge and our willingness to believe that there is something more out there has led the human race to some of the greatest discoveries in the world. In this way, the Beast of Bray Road is very much real and alive in the hearts of those willing to believe. What did they really see? I mean, Heather Whatever, that would definitely be proof that there was a beast around. She was asking, have they found beast poop? Matthew, you're saying Scatman? I think there was a song that was like Scatman. Do 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 do. I don't know why that just popped up in my head. Or something like that. I don't think it was Scatman, but that just came out. I don't know why. Wendy goes, a demon wolf? Well, they're saying it's a possibility that it could be an animal that we have yet to discover. And people are using the folklore and legend as The Beast of Bray Road. What did they really see? If the Beast of Bray Road is all myth, then what did all those witnesses see? Should the skeptics be correct and there be nothing else out there? What was actually spotted? Of course, we must acknowledge that some purported sightings are hoaxes, the vivid imagination of local youth, or the fearful imagination of people afraid of the dark. We have established that this cannot fully be the case. Something is out there, eating roadkill and living in the rural areas surrounding Elkhorn. People trying to explain the reported sightings have offered several potential explanations. Some claim mass hysteria and boredom. Others say it's likely wolves or large feral dogs such as Newfoundland or Great Pyrenees. It is also possible that it is a black bear with mange. Black bears commonly stand on their hind legs and are frequent foot foragers. This would explain any claw marks on vehicles and the way the creature has been reported as more likely to flee than engage. Could it be that the Beast of Bray Road is just a mangy mother bear protecting its young when needed and otherwise wandering its territory? This, too, would make for a great local legend. Jennifer Marie saying, I would be really surprised if there was a large species still existing on land that we weren't already aware of. Daniel Miles goes, Cab Calloway, the scat song, thank you. Where is Bray Road, you may ask? Now that you know about the Beast of Bray Road, you may want to know exactly where it's located. We cannot recommend going out and hunting the beast. If it is just a wild animal, it's dangerous and unethical to disturb it. However, all legends have a source, and some people want to get closer to that source. We have provided a map that shows the location of Bray Road, but we advise respect and caution if you visit. Wildlife and locals alike may not appreciate strangers sulking around in the night. So I guess this is the location of Elk Road. It is a little off Highway 43. And off of 11. So other Wisconsin cryptids. As we stated before, the Beast of Bray Road is not the only cryptid in Wisconsin. We'll finish off with a handy table of Wisconsin cryptids, what they're called, what they look like, and where they live. The Hodog. 7 feet tall, over 200 pounds, frog head, elephant face, body of a dinosaur, and thick short legs with a long spiked tail. Glowing green eyes and horns sprouting from its head. Huge fangs protrude from a mouth that can emit fire. Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Thunderbirds. Massive avian raptors with enormous wings that produce thunder when they flap. Northern Wisconsin. Lake Winnebago water monster. A large fish-like creature that can swallow moose whole. Lake Winnebago, Wisconsin. I don't know why I like that one. A large fish-like creature. Because it sounds like, it's like, come on down to Lake Winnebago and see a large fish-like creature that can swallow a moose whole. Step right up. I don't know why. That just sounded right. That. Just how they said it. Devil's Lake Monster. Dark brown and spotted with snake eyes, a horse head, and a long neck and body. Devil's Lake Baraboo, Wisconsin. Rocky, the Rock Lake Terror. Dark brown and spotted with snake eyes, a horse head, and a long neck and body. Rock Lake, Wisconsin. And holy crap, this is a cool image of a werewolf. I kind of want it. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm sorry. So what did you guys think of the Beast of Bray Road? Chris Barber with the that's it is. That is so cool. Diane goes scary wild animals, so much wilderness in this area. Heather whatever with the ew scary. Matthew's good. Daniel Miles said that was a great story. Wendy giving the thumbs up. Rochelle with the that's so
What now? What's everyone doing? What now? What happened? The browser died? Turn off your computer. Turn it back on. I'm taking over Grayson Report. And come back in here. Restart your computer. You're good. You're good. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Grayson Report. My name is Lisa. Tyrana! All right. What's everyone doing? Daniel, I see you. Jennifer. It sucks that stuff keeps happening, man. Heather, whatever. What's up, Lisa Boo? Raquel? Matthew in the house? Dude, yeah, the mic thing is really annoying. I don't know what's going on. She's restarting her computer. What's up, Beth? What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's frustrating. You're trying to do a good show and then some technical issues happen. Let's see what happens when she comes back. She'll be back in a bit after she resets. What's up, everyone? What's on everyone's mind? I wasn't going to stream. I wasn't going to be on Labor Day. I did do a mix on Rave United, but that's different. So I guess I am on. Maybe I should just make some videos on Nerd Report after this. She's restarting the laptop. There she is. Sorry, guys. Super annoying. Restarting laptop. What's up, Ozzy? Gunner girl. Folks, I'm actually, I hate to say this, but I'm actually working on a GoFundMe because we got hit with a lot of bills this month, man. So, but I really need your all's help. Is keep watching our videos, everyone's videos. That's the main thing. But our internet server is due. All this crap is due. So it's like, oh my gosh. But how could you all help? You're asking. Easy. Keep following. Keep watching. Keep us on in the background. That's what the advertisers like that with the channels. So I've been trying to upgrade. You know, most days I'm updating the channel like 3 new videos a day. Are you back?
I think I'm back.
Huh?
I am back, I think.
I can't hear you say I'm back.
I'm back.
I can't hear you say I'm back.
Oh, go away. All right, guys. I want to say while I was restarting my computer, Heather, whatever, thank you for the PayPal. And it was for the deep voice. Hearts for Heather, whatever, guys. I do not know what's going on. It's getting worse. Like, it's getting to the point where it says it's malfunctioned. So once it gets to that point, it won't come back. Like, I have to restart my computer. So it's super annoying. I don't know what. So I apologize for that, guys. It's annoying me. Because I've literally tried everything. So anyways, guys, I was about to say, Lisa Boo, I don't know if it's the browser, because this is the program I'm using is browser based. So I don't know if it's the browser and my mic just doesn't like it, because if I use the mic with the other with another streaming software, I did not have the problem, but the problem is with the other streaming software my computer runs slower. So I'm damned if I will, and I'm damned if I don't. I may try that, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can do that, Gunner Girl. You and I care what's up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it open to questions. You guys have any questions, comments, criticisms, constructive criticism, complaints? Because I am at my wit's end with this mic. I've tried to do everything I possibly can, and it just does not like me. When I was using the other streaming service, I never had a problem with the mic. So I might try. I don't know, Heather, whatever, because it didn't say anything about that. It just said, like, the witnesses, people said they saw the beast or the beast destroyed their car, but it didn't say anything about anyone missing or anything. So I may try a different browser, I'm hoping, so I don't have to re-download the entire computer and then have to re-download all my apps and stuff. Rochelle goes, my visible internet has been cutting off big time too. No, my computer just binged at me and I thought it was the mic again. It was something else. It was a pop-up, like a message. I was like, Daniel Miles goes, I know what your problem is. You need 2 turntables. Then my computer, my cam has a mind of its own too. Heather, whatever, I'm using a gaming laptop. Not a computer though. It might, I don't know. It might. But I have a gaming laptop. It should be able to take it. So there's some setting or something where it doesn't like my mic. Something to do with the browser. So I'm not sure what is going on. And it's annoying me because I've done everything I could possibly think of. And it still does it. I should just use my other streaming platform just for the hell of it to see if it does it. Cause when I was using that one, my mic worked fine. It's just the computer ran slow. It's the only thing I didn't like about it. Like the trying to show videos, it was slow. Like this way, if I wanted to show videos, that's a lot quicker. Rochelle is super excited. I don't want to tell the world, Rochelle, they can read your comments. You and I care goes Alienware, get it, but seriously, my son has Alienware. Alienware is super expensive. Super expensive. And I'm on an Asus Republic of Gamers laptop, but it's old. It's a few years old, but it should handle this. Elaine, Mercury, and retrograde. You know what? I'm beginning to think that it can affect our technology too, not just us. I'm beginning to think that. I'm really beginning to think that. But the funny thing is, Mercury in retrograde doesn't really affect me, which is weird. But I wouldn't put it past it. Do any of y'all get affected by Mercury in retrograde? James, what is up? Julissa goes, my son wants to know what your favorite emoji is. I like the rave wolf one. The wolf with the light sticks. Don't ask me why. Vic goes, you might need a dedicated sound card or Mac your mic priority in Windows audio setting. Tricky issue to nail down though. Rochelle goes, just out of high school, I paid to have iBuyPower build me like a huge gaming PC since heavily into games, and it cost me like $3,500. Yeah, to get a good gaming computer, it's like $4,000. About what Rochelle says, like anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000 with like the top of the line stuff on it. Lisa Boo says, yes, it really messes with me. You and I Care says, yes, Asus is good too. Julissa says he says it's cool with the raving wolf. Daniel Mull says, I would never pay that much for a computer. Diane goes, if there was such a thing as lemon products, I'd bout USB ports that didn't work right. I have a feeling that could be an issue too with this computer. Chris Barber goes, Steph's new computer was over $4,000. Yeah, if you want a good computer, it's over $4,000. It is like a top of the line one. But anything in between, it's like $3,000. But anything, yeah, just to get a decent one, it's anywhere from $3,000. You could get a decent one for over $3,000, but like if you want like top of the line, it's like over $4,000. Daniel Moss says, I've never been a streamer, but I've always built computers for recording music. I used to know how to build computers when I was younger because I used to watch my dad do it, and then I just stopped and I lost it. So I can't do. I wish I could build my own computer. It'd be a lot cheaper. Vic says if you buy pre-built, you're gonna get gauged. Definitely put it together yourself. I wish I could. I just don't have that. I don't have the time to now. Daniel, top of the line is $400. I mean, I could probably figure it out. I'm pretty good at tinkering things, but I just don't have the time. It'd probably take me months to build. Literally. Daniel Miles goes, I just bought this one we're on right now for $50, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte hard drive, built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. That is cool. From Facebook Marketplace. That is cool, Daniel. Cool find. Chris Barber goes, mine does what I need to do, and it was free.
Hello.
Yes.
Is this show over? Could I?
Well, I mean, you can. I'm just answering questions right now, so you can.
Oh, okay. Could I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you mind? I did a GoFundMe, and I want to explain to your audience why I had to make a GoFundMe. And is it okay if I share it with your audience?
Yes. Go for
okay.
it.
Folks, Lisa was talking about, as a matter of fact, it's crazy because you were talking about computers and like how $4,000 is what computers are cost, and that's like ridiculous. I gotta be honest with you, I'm running a computer from like 5 years ago, and knock on wood, it's still working fine. And I'm trying to get the best out of it. So that, thank God that hasn't taken a dump or anything like that. But there's a few things I'm gonna ask the community if they could help Nerd Report with, and I'll explain why if you can. And the main thing I need from everyone is just to share this GoFundMe, okay? If you guys want to hear it. And this is what we have planned. Number one, unfortunately, our Adobe suite ended. And for some reason, that thing is $600 a year. That is for graphics, video editing, whatnot. All right, that's number one. Number two, our websites, Nerd Report and nukethefridge.com. The server's down is about to expire. That is $2,000. So that's 2,600, and it wasn't that much last year. The inflation is just ridiculous at this point, Lisa and community. Now, another thing we have planned is I want to move Grayson Report to some capacity by the Nerd Report studio, because there is room for it. But for that, it's going to take a cleaning crew. All right. And people to help me do it. So I'm looking into upgrade with that, painting and everything like that. So Lisa will kind of have two studios, double the bang, double the whammy. And last but not least, in 2 weeks, we've been planning this for like 3 years already. Steph the Altar Nerd is coming to LA, and I want to give the studio some kind of maintenance so she could put her gob there and her big butt on some stuff. She has room and everything. So it's basically just cleaning and stuff and some tables. All that stuff is going to put us back about $6,000. But all I'm asking for the maintenance with the GoFundMe is $2,000 would be our goal. Again, if you could pitch in, I'm dropping the link right now in the comments. If you could pitch in, it'd be amazing. All right. But if you can't, I understand that we're not the only ones that are experiencing the ridiculous inflation. Okay. And the thing you can do that's free is keep watching us. Share the GoFundMe. All right. Share the GoFundMe I'm sharing right now, and I'm labeling it. And the spiel, the verbiage isn't great because I had to rush this thing because we're short on time. I'm gonna reword it and stuff, but it's okay. It gets the job done. But it's Nerd Report maintenance and upgrade. Okay. So I'm putting that in there and stuff, and it's all. And I hate to ask for you guys for help like that, but it's all about dumb inflation. Like, seriously, the servers for the website were a ridiculous $1,200 last year. Now they're $2,000. You know, and it's just Adobe is $600 when it was $300 or a little less as of last year. Okay. And it's like you were saying about a computer. I'm not upgrading my computer until that mofo breaks. You know what I mean, Lisa?
Yeah.
Until it blows up. So I do want to do that. I think like what's going to set us back is about $6-7 grand. But the thing is, I saved your donations, guys, from the past. I don't spend it on nonsense and stuff like that. But we are about $2,000 short and stuff like that. Again, I know you all are in our same boat. I'm not saying you're not. But if you could share this GoFundMe, that would be amazing. And keep watching Lisa. Keep watching Nerd Report. Nerd Report's doing very well as far as views are concerned. Okay. So there we go with that. We're gonna, and then I wanna with Steph, we promise we're gonna be like for 2 weeks, we're going to be taking you guys on the LA journeys live and stuff like that to make it worth it and everything. And again, I don't want to do these kind of GoFundMe's, Lisa. I hate these, but it's the YouTube revenue. They take so much out of it, and they don't give the creators much. So, Lisa, I appreciate you for letting me share that and stuff. Hopefully, we could build a little side studio with you right there. I dropped the link in the comments. Love you all. Keep watching. That's the main thing. Watch and share. Nerd out.
All right, I'm still here. He didn't accidentally click me out. Gene Rick, what is up? So anyways, guys, any last minute questions? I'll be on stream for a few more minutes before my mic decides to take a conking again. And I'd rather be able to say goodnight with the mic still on. So any last minute questions, guys? Chris Barber goes, I wish I was on the West Coast. James, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it, James. Bernadette was like, I was hoping he didn't. I know, that's why. Did you see my face, guys? I was like... All right, Lewis is saying Diane donated to the GoFundMe. So, guys, hearts for Diane. Thank you. Thank you, Diane, for helping with the Nerd Report GoFundMe. Chris goes, I always love your shows, Lisa. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Daniel, great show. Lisa, Michaelis or not, thank you. I will, because it's getting annoying. I don't like doing that to you guys. Gene, Rick, I'm glad you're able to catch the last few minutes. Love seeing you in the chat. That's okay, Teresa. I know you're here. Julissa goes, another great stream. So just remember, if you guys want to donate to the Nerd Report GoFundMe, it is in the chat. I have it on the screen. Rochelle goes, Lisa 1.0 and Lisa 2.0. Elaine goes, thank you, Lisa, for sharing the story. You always have great shows. Thank you, Elaine. Daniel goes, if you had two turntables, when the microphone goes out, you could talk through the records. True, I could. I'd probably be offbeat, but hey, it's better than me going. Bernadette said, love this stream tonight. Thank you, Bernadette. I really appreciate it. I feel super bad, like I said, when the mic goes out because it's ongoing, but I will figure it out one of these days. I will still try tweaking. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the show there. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me while I talked about a haunted cell phone, a haunted house, Bernadette's work story about the Beast of Bray Road.
Okay, I had a bar gin. Dude, Jennifer donated $250.
Dang, hearts for Jennifer, guys.
Dang, and my God, that is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. And Deanna, donated as well. Thanks, guys. I had a barge in. Danielle, sorry, is it Danielle? Oh, Deanna,
Diane.
Deanne, yeah,
Diane.
Diane, yeah. Sorry, my tongue's all twisted right now. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Hearts for everybody.
Bye. All right, guys. I'll see you on Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may drop a standalone video to keep you posted. Diane, thank you for the super chat. Hearts for Diane. And I will see. I'm like getting all. I will see you Saturday, guys, at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may drop a video just to keep you good until then. In between, remember, Nerd Report dropped the link to his GoFundMe. If you guys can, that's fine. If not, that's fine. I know times are hard. Just keep watching. Smash that like button for both of our channels. And I will see you on the next one. Stay spooky, guys. And thank you and good night. Have a good one.